Good morning, everybody. I wanted to do a boot review this morning and cold weather gear review. Up here in Alaska, when it's 18, 22 below zero in the morning, and when you're out riding the trails or just doing work around your property, your feet are pretty important. And you can go on to Amazon or certain stores and you can see hundreds of cold weather boots, Arctic boots, things of these nature. Guys, I'm just telling you this, most of them are junk. They're crap. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Sorry to be so crass with it. But for instance, right now I have on a pair of Timberlands. And they're leather boots. They're great for the city. They're great for urban environments. They're stylish. They look pretty. But they do not keep your feet warm. Out here, as soon as the cold gets these leather boots cold, they stay cold. And when your feet are cold, you're a miserable person. I can tell you that from experience. So what I did is I went on to Amazon a while back and I got these boots right here. These are Baffin's. Now Baffin makes a whole bunch of boots. These are the low end. These were only 145 bucks. So they do work. They do keep your feet warm and dry. They come with this boot system inside of them. It's a bootie that pulls out of them. Okay, so that's basically what you've got. This is like a sock that fits down into this boot. Now I can tell you this right now, guys. These boots are good for certain things. Baffin is a good company. They do make quality merchandise. But this brand, this model right here, it is not waterproof by any means. On most Baffin boots, anywhere where you see the leather or the rubber, you're good to go. You're waterproof. I did not say warm, I said waterproof. On these, my waterproof line stops right about there. So here up is not waterproof. Snow will sneak into there. Once they get wet, you step into a creek, fall into a river or whatever, these boots are going to get absolutely soaking wet, and then you have to go and dry them out for a couple hours near a fire. For the most part, yes guys, they do work. I'm not going to lie to you about that. They're comfortable, they're lightweight, they are great. They're $150. Baffin does make certain line of boots that go up into $200-300, the professional lines. And yeah, I'm sure they're fantastic, fully waterproof, the whole deal. But the fact is that, like most companies, they make a standard version, then they make the pro version. And generally I try to buy somewhere in the middle. I'm not a rich guy, so I buy what I can. So as far as these boots go, they're lightweight, they're durable, but yes, on a lot of occasions when you're out snow machining and riding the river and the wind hits them really hard for a long period of time, your feet will become just freezing blocks of ice and you turn into a miserable person. So for the most part, I do like Baffin. They're a good company. They do make a good boot. I'm happy with this boot so far, but they're not waterproof, and yes, they do get cold. So another boot up here in Alaska that almost all Alaskans wear for the most part. Now I know that's a blanket statement, but a lot of people out here and up in Alaska have what's called a bunny boot. They're surplus military boots, and they come in two styles, black and white. The black ones are good to negative 20 degrees, negative 30 degrees, and then the white ones are good to negative 60, I believe. Negative 70, which you're not going to reach those temperatures. This boot, they call them bunny boots or Mickey Mouse boots. They are huge. You can obviously see why they call them Mickey Mouse boots, because it looks like Mickey Mouse's shoe. But the fact is that these are probably the warmest thing I have ever put on my feet. Now there are other reviews on YouTube where people have actually cut the boot in half, and you can see the 7 layers of insulation that are inside of it. But one of the greatest attributes to this boot is that it is solid rubber inside and out. So I can take this down to the creek, fill it up with water, pour the water out, dry it out with a paper towel, and you're good to go. These are extremely warm. Your feet do not get cold in these. They are bulky, they are heavy, but warm feet counts for everything out here. In some of my videos, you'll always hear me say keep your boots dry, because when you're out and about, running around out here. Dry feet, guys, it counts for a lot. Like I said, when your feet get wet, cold, freezing, all of a sudden you're now cold, freezing, and just miserable. You can't wait to get back to a fire. But when your feet are warm and dry, you are good to go. I know they look funny, they're not stylish. You're not going to be running around the city in these things. But, guys, it's all about warm feet. And you can get these on Amazon. You can get them on eBay. Just type in bunny boots, Mickey Mouse boots, U.S. military surplus boots, and you're going to see these. Now, they do have this little air valve right here. And basically what that's for is going up into planes and high altitude. You turn that valve and it keeps them pressurized from blowing up. And then when you come back down from altitude, you just release the valve again, releases the pressure that builds up. They come in two different brands, black and white. The black is good to -20, I believe. The white ones, you're good to go. You can go up into the Arctic Circle and you're going to be solid. As a matter of fact, when you look at a lot of videos or shows on Discovery or something, all those scientists working out there generally look at their feet and they're wearing this or something very close to this. So I just wanted to do a quick review on the boots. If you go on to Amazon and any brand that you see on there, you're going to have people asking questions below and the seller is going to answer them the best they can. The fact is most of these commercial line boots, like the Baffin and the other brands, guys, they are what they are. If you've got $300 to spend on the Pro model, yeah, go ahead, buy them. They're probably fantastic. But for the most part, any boot that comes with this boot system, this booty, guys, it just is what it is. Once this gets wet, your feet will get wet and you're going to be miserable. And the snow will always creep up your snow pants, get down inside here, and then you've got to take this out and dry it, and you've also got to dry out the boot as well. The bunny boots, no. Those things are rock solid. They are not stylish, but if you're out and about tromping through snow or cold conditions, nothing beats the bunny boot. One other thing I do want to mention about these boots right here is there's a couple different brands out there, so be careful. The one you're looking for is Bata, B-A-T-A. That is the supplier that has been supplying these for so many years to the United States military. That's the brand you want to get. There are a few other companies who have made imitation. Guys, stay away from them. Go towards the Bata boots. These things are only going to run you, new when you can find them, $80, $90. This is the last cold weather boot you are ever going to buy, guys. It's just that simple. This thing is a tank. It is not stylish, but you can definitely knock somebody out with this guy if you threw it at them. Another thing is your bibs, your overall, and your snow pants. Now, a lot of snow pants out there that are for sale for skiing and snowboarding, and that's all fine and great. Afterwards, you're done, you go into the lodge, you grab a couple beers, a coffee, you warm up, and you look stylish. Burton pants and these other brands out there, yeah, that's great. You're going to spend $150 to $300 on a pair of stylish pants. That's all fine and great. But out here, you need rough and rugged, pants and equipment. Stuff like North Face and things like that out here, guys, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't. It's stylish, it's cute, it's nice, but when it comes to durability, and I'll give you a good example. These down vests that you see, this material right here, as soon as you get snagged on a branch or brush or a low-hanging limb, this thing is going to rip wide open and it's going to look like somebody shot a goose with a .50 caliber machine gun. Down feathers are just going to go everywhere. And it's because of the material protecting it inside. It is so thin. This stuff just does not work out here in the Alaskan bush. So consequently, you don't see a bunch of people out here running around in Patagonia and North Face and Mountain Hardwear. All very stylish brands. Yes, they do make very high-end clothing. Jackets, $600, $700, $800, $1,000. pants as well. But let me just tell you something. The durability of this clothing does not work out here. One thing that does work out here, and it's not that I necessarily support this brand, because I myself am just trying it, are Arctics. Now Arctics, once again, they make the low end and they also make the high end when it comes to clothing. These bibs that I've got right here, these things are absolutely solid. They are insulated and they are about as solid as they come. They've got side pockets and they've got two front pockets which are incredibly useful on the front chest. And they're waterproof inside. They've got rubber inside. But these right here are made of that denier nylon. These are not going to snag, rip, tear. You can put these things through hell and back and they're still good. And here's the best part. These bibs were only $75 with shipping on Amazon. So if you've got the money and you want to look stylish and cool, yeah, go to Patagonia, go to North Face, go to Mountain Hardwear. But let me tell you guys, when you're out and about, running around, skiing or whatever, that stuff just doesn't last. If you snag on a tree or something, or it just rips and tears, it's just all in the fabric, guys. So you're looking for denier fabric, I believe that's how they say it. And you get what you pay for. In this case, I only spent 80 bucks on those bibs, and they're fantastic. They're made of that just durable material. You're going to be good to go. Also with the boots. This boot right here, Baffin, I believe that this is the Wolf model. This is $140. My feet do get cold. They are not waterproof, and that's why I bought the boots, for waterproof and so my feet don't get cold. Well, not so much waterproof. But for 140 bucks, I still have issues with these things. For 80 bucks, no issues whatsoever. These things are fantastic. If you run across them, pick them up. Guys, you will not go wrong with these boots. There are other videos on YouTube concerning this boot. Go check them out. Guys have cut them in half, and you're going to see exactly what you're getting. The whole thing is lined in rubber, so you don't always get what you pay for. Sometimes that military surplus grade stuff is absolutely fantastic. Everybody up here in Alaska wears these things. They're just common up here. So keep your boots dry, guys. Best of luck to all of you. If you like these videos, click subscribe, thumbs up. Questions, comments, would love to hear them. And as always, best of luck to all of you.